Hello guys, welcome to another midweek analysis video brought to you by Learnity. We are just going to dive straight into Euro USD for the weekly analysis video. So starting from the Euro USD, we are going to do a top-down analysis and we are going to start from the weekly time frame. Alright, so on the weekly time frame, we can clearly see that the Euro USD has currently been strong. It has been on a bullish trend, and we can see our respective PDRA being respected, like our fair value gap, our order blocks, and the rest of them on the weekly time frame. So we want to keep that in our mind when going into the lower time frame. Now, the lower time frame on the daily chart, we have seen an extensive movement of the Euro USD, and we have seen it recently took out an old high and closed above that old high, telling us that this trend is still strong and should continue moving higher. All right, so what we are looking for is we want to see a retracement into this old high plus this fair value gap over here. As you can see, we have a daily fair value gap on the Euro USD, so we'll be waiting for a retracement into here to participate in. But one thing to note is you do not necessarily need to um, wait to get to this daily fair value gap to get a trade. All right, so you can scalp intraday if your model fits that, but because of the nature of our weekly analysis video, we particularly want to be swing trading, and therefore we have to wait for price to come down into this area before we can look for longs. All right, so aside from that, we can also run into the lower time frame on the 4 hour or the 1 hour to look for short-term scalp, like a run below this sell side liquidity and into this fair value gap. As you can see, we have a fair value gap here, and we also have an old low over here. So this should be a drawn liquidity on the Euro USD that we can target, but we need to see our market structure aligning before we take that trade. We cannot just go against the trend just like that. All right, but we are overall bullish, but then this is one thing I'll be looking to see if it can actually play out. So if we see a 15 minutes candle closure candle after this two consecutive up close candle, that can be a trigger for me to look for shorts into this area. But overall, we are still bullish on this. We are not bearish, so this is just an intraday trade that I would take. But overall, we should be waiting for a drop into this daily fair value gap. Plus, if we look at this area, we can see we have a consolidation, right? And what does consolidation mean? Consolidation means that there is generation of liquidity on both the buy side and the sell side, and we have seen that the buy side liquidity has been taken out. So particularly we want to see price drop below this old consolidation, trigger sell stops, and then continue moving higher, and that is what I'll be waiting for this week. And that is my weekly outlook. Particularly, that is my main trade I'm looking for this week, and you can also dive and trade with me alongside that. And also on GBP USD, we are also bullish. All right, so we also be waiting for a retracement into this old high. Particularly, to be more precise, we have this fair value gap inside of this range. All right, so we have sell side liquidity taken, buy side broken out of. So price will drop into this area. If we should use our Fibonacci tool, we can see we are currently, that place is actually a 50% retracement area, which is actually discount for us to trade from. So this area would be where I'll be looking for to be interested in longs, and the rest of them will just be me scalping intraday for GBP USD. And so that is my insight on this week's analysis. Do well to stay with us and keep checking up on our post-market analysis and future midweek analysis, and remember to always trade well and trade safe.